Hello everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today is about the Invictus 2953 launch week, and this is day 4. I missed the day 3 due to many reasons, so yeah, today is about the Aegis. So as I said, comparing to the IAE, the Invictus is about the military vessels and vehicles, so you may find that this room is kind of empty. So, yes, I finished my drink, and I'm going to throw it away first. Which I'm a good citizen, so I suppose be able to put it in. There you go. Alright, now, let's get to it first. Alright, so this ship is about the Aegis Redeemer, which is quite new compared to the other ships over there. It's a gunship, and originally it's supposed to be a dropship, but anyway, they designed it into a gunship, which still, they keep some sort of like a jump seat, so that you can carry some troops with you, or friends with you. And, well, in the missions, they might die with you as well. So, the most important thing in here is you can see some size 5 Gatling guns in here. Which is quite interesting because people always try to get rid of these size 5s and arm them with, on the other ships, instead of putting it on the Redeemer, because the Redeemer itself is a gunship, a small gunship, and yeah, unless you have some friends with you, if not, these size 5 will not be controllable by the pilot, him or herself, which is quite annoying for some players. So, and also, I don't know for now, but at least back in 3.17, these engines, once they were destroyed or damaged, the Redeemer have some very interesting, they would just keep on spinning around instead of, like, moving forward. So, just be aware of it, okay? Try to protect your engines on both sides. Alright, so just briefly take a look at the inside. Okay, and I would say that the Redeemer currently is one of the few ships that full of these items you can get from. Once you spawn it, you can get some items from it. So for example, like waters, drinks, or like alcohols, as well as some food from the gallery in here, which is quite convenient, especially if you don't want to spend like 3 AUEC for a drink, or like 5 AUEC for a hot dog and stuff, something like that, which come handy. So, here's something that I talk about. You've got some jump seat in here, which you can carry some troops with you. But the only thing is bad for me, not bad for me, but anyway, it's quite bad, is that you got some empty space in here. Even though I understand that you're supposed to have some, like, components in here, they need some space to put it in, and also a turret up there. But still, for the ground itself, you've got a lot of spaces, which is kind of wasted. And here is some sort of like turrets. Your gunners will sit on here, as well as the pilot seat, which is similar to the Aegis Vanguards. Okay, so let's get down there. Oh, by the way, I believe that some time ago. Where is it? Here? Yeah, so you have some drawers in here and stuff. I believe that I saw a comment from one of my viewers. He said that don't just press I because he quite hates that. I agree, usually if in the future, probably you can't do that because, well, if you sit on some sort of seats like a pilot seat or jump seat and stuff, you're not supposed to wear like heavy armor as well as a backpack and stuff. Your weapons should be stowed away inside of the gun rack and stuff. But currently, well, everyone's supposed to get their weapons and your backpack is and armor is still be available and you can sit on your chair. So that's not a big problem, by the way, for now. But maybe in the future, it would be. And this one, currently, after 317, I don't know whether it would be true or not. Don't stand here when your ship is traveling around, especially quantum traveling, because it seems like you'll fall through it of this cargo grid. This one is Aegis Hammerhead, a frigate, a gunship, and also the nightmare of fighters, or lighter craft, I would say. So, in the future, I probably will talk about it, because I found that, as I said a long time ago, after I got my new microphone, which is this one, I started a lot of different kind of scripts and tried to work my way out to talk about the concept ships, but it turns out I started too many topics to the point that I can't finish them, even for now, which I don't have time, of course. But if you talk about one of the topics, which I got myself, like I found myself, like share the similar point of view of most of them, especially for big ships, then I will talk about it first, that common kind of features, so that I don't need to keep on repeating for over and over again. So, about big ships, it's a problem, because when you get inside the ship, you'll be easily you lost your way, I would say. If you don't believe me, it's fine. Try to get inside the Hammerhead, like this, and walk around. Very soon, you might lost your path, where you should go. Yes, I know, you can read these, like signs, to get to where you want it. But since it's a combat ship, so probably you want to kind of put a map inside the head instead of just simply read a sign when combat comes. Which will produce a lot of problems though. But anyway, this ship is kind of fun to play. For now, you can rent it for 48 hours to check it out. Especially, it's quite hard for you to obtain in-game with in-game credits. Because I believe that with real cash, it would be about 725 US dollars. While in-game is about 12 million in-game credits, which is quite expensive. But, well, you may want to check this ship out or the other ship about the origin, the 890 jump, because in a very close future, you may experience something called docking, which only these two ships available for docking procedures. in spaceport right now, I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me. So you can play with it and check it out. It's quite hard for me though, but it might be easy for you, so no one knows. So this one is the Aegis Retaliator. So this is the torpedo bomber, a heavy one as well. It's huge, and also with this guy occupying the elevator, kind of. Sorry. Let's go up with me. Thank you. Now, I would say that this ship is full of torpedoes. I don't know, you guys, have you guys played with some U-boat games? For example, like, well, there's a game called U-boat. If you want to kind of have your torpedoes in a very good shape when you launched it, you need to warm it up. So I believe that this is one of the place that you can do it. I don't know, maybe in the future you still need to maintain your weapons like torpedoes. So, well, your engineer need to get inside of here and have some maintenance and stuff. Not so sure whether it will be like this or not. So this is another torpedo room with 2 more torpedoes. And this was the turret. So I forgot whether I think I can get inside from here, but no, I don't know really. But anyway, this is not reachable for now. While this is full, you can still do something with it. Maybe in the future, if you dock one of them, you can set up the dynamite in here so that, I don't know, you can blow it up with instead of using your ship, which is very ideal, I think. Quite reasonable as well. So, as a pilot of the Retaliator, you only be available to use your torpedoes, which is 6 of them, size 9 torpedoes. It means that all the defenses will be depends on your gunners. It means that you must have more than 1 person to control it. This one is the captain's quarter. Oh, let me get out. Oh, I don't need to be... Wait a minute, where is it? I believe that... Oh yeah, it's the upper turret, I believe. I don't need it. I don't want it. Please, let me down. Alright. Okay, so let's get downward. Oh, sorry. I let that guy just left him on board of the ship. Now, these NPCs are quite weird. They're just standing on top of the ship. That's super weird. Alright, so here we are in the other showroom. I admit that I kinda lost my way over there to here. So this one is the Avenger Titan, which we call it as Penguin. They got a lot of different kind of Avenger series of ships in here. Titan is a cargo variant of it. You got 8 SC of cargo space in here. You can put a golf cart in here as well. So this ship is quite good to use, which even for now, many players like to use it because this ship can use it for fighting. You can put stuff in here if you wanted to have some little, like, trading experience, as well as you can put a land like ground vehicles in here, like a golf cart, as I said, so that you can go to a certain distance from your ship to a bunker, which you don't need to risk your ship being blown up by turrets. And also there's a fun thing to use because you can enter via the ramp as well as the ladder of the cockpit, which is quite good to use, I think. So if you want to exit your ship, you can just simply doing this instead of like using a ramp, which is quite good to use. Okay, so for the fighting part, I would say as long as you're not fighting inside the atmosphere, that would be fine, because inside of the atmosphere, I think the air is kind of dragging your ship so that you can't really move that good. Not as good as in space. You can move forward very fast, but you can't really turn that much under high speed maneuver. By the way, after all, I would say this ship is quite fun to use. I miss my Titan quite much. Yeah, I used to use it before I got my hands on my cutter. Anyway, so this one is a Warlock, I believe. And yeah, because of the cannons and also with this giant doom-like shape, you got a hamster in here. You will see how fun it would be. Okay, or you can become a hamster to run over here, I don't know. Anyway, this machine is supposed to stop people from quantum traveling, I believe, which I forgot. Anyway, maybe yes, probably yes. Okay, so I have never tried this ship before, so yeah. But anyway, some time ago, they said that the Avengers supposed to be able to swap out some modules, so you're supposed to be able to put this thing inside a Titan, or like the Stalker over there. You can put some cells, like prison cells, inside of a Titan to make it like a Stalker. But for now, they separate into 3 ships, which means CIG can earn 3 different kind of money. So yeah, enjoy with this kind of business. Okay, so Eclipse over here, stealth bomber, torpedo bomber, I mean. 3 size 9 torpedoes, 2 size 1 laser repeaters. Very stealthy. I would say this is the most stealthiest vessel you can get in Star Citizen right now. I made a video about its blown up hammerheads. Feel free to try it out for now, for 48 hours. Alright, so here comes the Stalker, which is like a bounty hunter favorite ship, because you can put some prison cells in here, or 6 of your friends in here. You can actually get inside of it, I believe, which I forgot how. Yeah, there you go. And then once you close it, you better be careful, because you may lock yourself inside, which is like this. Okay, so don't panic. Alright, if you found yourself being locked inside, you can still press it outward, like you can get out of it. So the interior looks like a Titan, because it's just like a Titan after all, with prison cells. But in return, since prison cells are here already, you can't really put any kind of cargo inside of it unless you want to be unsecured. Yeah, so, well, you can't really put any cargo inside. And over here, I forgot what is that, what is this already, but anyway, it looks like a Titan with a, with a different kind of, painting and stuff. Well, what is it called? Like Renegade? Okay, yeah. I believe that I read it correctly. Renegade. It believes that it's like talk about the war hero and stuff. But I forgot already. But anyway, I would say these guns are ballistic guns, though. It's quite interesting.
Aegis Dynamics is committed
Alright.
to improving the pilot experience.
But anyway, it just simply looks like a Titan with different painting of it. Alright, so let's get to another place. Alright, so here we are in the other showroom, and for the Vanguards as well as Sabres, also with the Gladius in the middle. So this one is black in painting, so I believe that this one is the Warden. Is it the Warden? Let me take a look. Yes, it is. Alright, so Warden, a heavy fighter, no specific equipment. You got very heavy firepower, obviously. 2-man crew, pilot and gunner. Here is like the weaponry and stuff you can put inside, which is very good. And you can log out from here, log back in here. Okay, so pilot seat over here, and gunner seat would be here, the turret. Alright. It's a very good ship to fly, I would say. But since it's not very special comparing to the other Vanguards, I don't really know like people like it or not. But for me, it's still fine. But it's quite expensive though. It's like 3 million, more than 3 million to get it. Over here, Sentinel. Sentinel is a e-warfare, like electronic warfare, fighter. You got some distortion cannons in here, which. Alright, so sorry about the lagging. It's the cheapest among all the Sentinels, and you got EMP as well as like device to interdict people. Is it? I forgot. I believe it's not. Sorry. Just EMP. I believe. Yeah, just EMP. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's quite cheap to purchase. About 2 million. You can get your hands on it. So that's why people used to use these this Sentinel to fight against like bounties instead of using wardens. Still 2-man crew, gunner and pilot. Over here in the middle, it will be a Sabre what? Like a Comet? Yes, it is. Alright, so you got EMP on board, I believe. If I didn't memorize it wrongly. I think that last time IAE I said that I tried to like fly this ship around, but it turns out I don't have time due to many reasons at that moment. But so I'm going to rent this one right now, like so. Rent. Good, excellent, wonderful. Now I got my hands on it. Let's try it out. Maybe today or tomorrow. Now, Gladius, light fighter. Very agile ship to fly around. You got a lot of details on it. Especially, this is the only ship I believe that you got like a full animation of when you're starting up the ship. You need to press buttons and stuff, you can say it. Alright, so it's quite cheap to own this ship though. It's about 1.2 million, I believe, or 1.3, I forgot. So about this range. So you got gun rack in here, as well as some cargo space over here. But anyway, you can just simply press the buttons in here to kind of access to the. Is it? No, I think. Oh, it's not. So it means that there's an inventory in here, over here, at the back of here. You can press it and you can, yeah, like this, okay? So this one is a Sabre, a stealth fighter. Quite stealthy and not as stealthy as the Eclipse, but still, as a fighter, is quite good to use, I believe. So, you got a storage here, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Small storage boxes in here for you to store your guns and stuff.
For centuries, Invictus have been a time for friends and family to come together.
Yeah, I kind of miss this ship a lot. Alright, so here comes the Hoplite, I believe, since it's green. Vanguard Hoplite. Is it? Is it? Yep, it is. Alright, a lot of jump seats over here. You can carry quite a lot of people. Yes, your favorite gun racks in here. Put your guns over here and yeah. So basically, unless you can't really put your they develop to the point that you can't really put your backpack and your guns when you're sitting. If not, gun racks kind of not very useful for everyone. Yeah, because you can just simply wear your backpack and your heavy armor, store your gun on your backpack, and you sit down in the chair, still fit them in, then it means that it's not quite useful, right? For now. But anyway, they're just for in the future when you really like stand up from here and grab your guns over here and you just jump out of the ship like this, then it would be like not anytime soon for now, I would say. So still 2-man crew, pilots over here, gunners up there, alright, as same as the end of the other Vanguards. So this one is about 3 millions to get your hands on it, quite expensive. So it's not quite worth it to get your hands on it right now. So this one is the Harbinger. In some people's mind, people call it hamburger because I don't know, like the word itself is similar to it. It's a torpedo bomber, size 5 torpedoes, 3 of them. But in return, it means that you do not have escape pods in here or escape mechanism, so that because you sacrifice some spaces for these torpedoes, according to what they said, of course, or maybe you can just simply put yourself inside the torpedo room and then shoot yourself out, if necessary, if things happen. 2-man crew again, pilot and gunner, or maybe in the future you may need 3 people, like one of them warm up torpedoes in here. Still, about 2 million you can get your hands on it, which is a little bit expensive compared to the Sentinel, but it would be much cheaper compared to the Warden as well as the Hoplite. Cool ship to fly. Alright, so let's see the other room if there's any. Alright, so here comes a hologram room, which contain a lot of different kind of ships, including this. I forgot the name already, but anyway, it's a small supply ship. What is it name for? Oh yeah, it's a Vulcan. Yes. Yeah. You're supposed to have some drones in the middle section of here, like 4 in total. You can rearm your friend's ship via the drones, which is quite useful according to the design, but in reality, no one really knows. I believe that a long time ago they developed some drones already, because once you get yourself into a hangar, inside of a hangar, you can see some drone repair facilities. You can see some drones over there, but for some reasons they didn't really apply to the drones, like the design of the drones. So yeah, and you got a hangar over here at the back of the ship, which might be very useful in the future. And this one is a like a mine layer, which is the only mine layer that's designed, I would say. It's quite expensive though. It's like more than $700. I forgot what is the real price of it, but anyway, what is it called again? Sorry, Nautilus. Yeah, Nautilus. So imagine if this ship appeared in front of Grimhax, then no one can get out, actually.
The UEE Navy is proud to welcome Aegis Dynamics.
Alright then, so that's it for today's video about the Invictus week, like 2953. Yeah, sorry, I'm being distracted by that person. Anyway, yes, this is the end of today about the Aegis. Well, very unfortunate, when I release this video, probably is the end of the day. You might not be able to try it out, or maybe you already tried it out already. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and I should see you guys next time. Bye bye.